We're going to step away for a few moments, and we'll be back, of course, with a look at the first half as well as the second half of tonight's ball game. But right now, it's time for the WGN News Halftime Report.
This is the WGN News Halftime Report.
American Airlines flight attendants across the nation are on the picket lines tonight after striking the company when contract talks broke down. Good evening, everyone. I'm Allison Payne with a special WGN News Halftime Report. Inconvenience, and plenty of it, has hit American Airlines like a brick. Numerous delays and cancellations were reported at O'Hare as strikers demand more money. 21,000 flight attendants are walking the picket line, some 4,500 of them based in Chicago. Passengers are caught up in the middle. One lady was struggling to get to Buffalo, New York to see her doctor.
I'm pregnant. I have medical appointments tomorrow. I'm having problems. I asked the girl if she could guarantee me that I would be able to get out of here today, and I'm getting no guarantees.
I'm very upset. This is my vacation. What next? I'm stuck in Chicago. I'm by myself. I'm traveling alone. I'm having a vacation alone.
American canceled all of its flights out of O'Hare tonight because of the strike and is trying to arrange alternate flights for ticket holders. Joseph Cardinal Bernardine is back home in Chicago tonight after attending a conference of bishops in Washington the past few days. Some 30 people were there to greet His Eminence to show support for him against sex abuse allegations. He says he's still stunned by the lawsuit filed against him in Cincinnati, accusing him of having sex with a teenage boy more than 15 years ago. And all Chicago priests will meet in the main chapel of Niles College tomorrow for a special prayer service for Bernardine. With the NAFTA victory in his pocket, President Clinton is in Seattle tonight for a conference of Asian and Pacific leaders. He is going to promote U.S.-made goods overseas as he vows to drive down trade barriers around the world, thus increasing the demand for American-made products. The president is meeting with the Canadian Prime Minister, who is having problems with NAFTA and wants to negotiate some changes. Little sports tonight, and here's Dan Roan.
Double good news for the Blackhawks tonight, too. They get a new contract for one of their superstars, Chris Chelios, 5 years, $12 million, and they also win their 6th game in a row tonight down in Florida against the expansion Panthers. Wasn't easy. They were down 1-0 after one, came back and tied it up. The newcomer, Patrick Poulin, off the rebound. It's 1-1 in the second. Chicago then takes a lead just a couple of minutes after that. Florida's Gordon Murphy actually knocked it in himself. They gave the goal to Steve Smith, and the game was tied 2-2 heading to the final period. The Hawks got the go-ahead goal with 8 minutes left. Chelios celebrating that new deal, got the assist on Michel Goulet's goal. 3-2 there, 3-2 at the finish, and the Hawks have won 6 in a row. And as you may have heard, Jack McDowell was both stitched up and charged after what they call a barroom brawl last night in New Orleans.
He's okay.
He's fine.
All right, thanks, Dan. Weather when we come back.
Chicago Bulls basketball is brought to you by American Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Chicago Bulls. Ford, when you want to talk trucks, talk to your local Ford dealer, the Truck Authority. True Value Hardware Stores, help is just around the corner. AT&T, the official telecommunication company of the Chicago Bulls and the NBA. And the Discover card. It pays to discover.
Yeah, you're right, Judd. There's no beach traffic.
Easy. I went out. There's a Coke machine.
Man, I'm so hot.
You certainly are.
Hot as in sweaty.
Hey, so crank on the AC.
Air conditioning is for the weak, like yourself.
I'm sticking to the seat like yourself.
That
Please,
dog is moving faster than we are.
All you guys ever do is complain.
Your shoes are pretty.
Could someone please fan me?
No.
Coca-Cola, anyone?
Yeah.
Thank you, Alan, for serving a purpose in my life for the first time.
Well,
You're very welcome.
Together.
Ever need that little something to finish a project? You'll always find it at Builder Square. They got it all. Over 30,000 home improvement items. Whoa. Everything from complete kitchens to toggle bolts to ceiling fans. Builder Square, the warehouse with everything for your house.
You guys come here often?
Oh, yeah. Me too, right? I don't know about them. I do. Yeah.
The Bulls are sponsored in part by Head & Shoulders and Head & Shoulders 2-in-1, because great hair can't have flakes.
This is WGN TV, Chicago.
Tom Skilling, you warned us this big cold front was headed our way.
That's right. It passes by morning. Actually be the warmest temperature of the day when we get up tomorrow morning at about 43, and then the temperatures drop from there. And you'll see on our 7-day outlook only a brief shot of cold air. We warm up again by Sunday. Looks like a pretty nice weekend, though could cloud up Saturday. No rain, though. Rain Monday, Tuesday, and much colder next week. Weather Flight shows the building clouds out to the west. That's the Arctic front. It hits early tomorrow. It's raining out in parts of Iowa and Minnesota. This cold air will hit like this, last a day on Saturday, and then the milder air out to the west comes in. But the big story next week will be a stronger cold air mass that comes in. Even so, tomorrow night, we'll go down to the 10s in the outlying areas, Allison. Yeah.
So stay warm.
Okay.
Thank you, Tom. He says he did it to prove a point that smoking is ugly and hazardous. This man stuffed 155 cigarettes into his mouth. It was the American Cancer Society's annual Great American Smokeout. Now, the guy is a non-smoker who wants to set a new world record on the number of cigarettes one can put into one mouth, and he plans to add one more cigarette next year while campaigning for smokers to quit. Good for him. That was ugly, though. And that's it for our special WGN News halftime report. I'm Allison Payne. Let's hope for a Bulls win, and you have a good night.